Congratulations on completing the fundamentals of retailing module. You now have a strong foundation. You understand what retailing is, different retail formats, the global landscape, key trends, and the business model, structure, and the career that you can build in retail business. You have built the base needed to move confidently into the next phase of your retail management journey. Welcome to the next module. In this module, we will deep dive into the retail business process cycle, the heart of how retail organization functions day to day in the long run. From planning what to sell to buying it, moving it, marketing it, selling it, supporting it, you will discover the interconnected processes that make retail businesses successful. I have touched to the same topic in brief in the Retail Foundation detail. In the Retail Foundation course, now we will go a level deeper, and then in a particular section, we will have more further detailed sessions. So let's get started. This is a quick recall. Here is your retail management learning journey, which I call a mini MBA designed to cover retail management end to end. From store operation to marketing to business processes, supply chain, pricing, understanding e-commerce, IT in retail, layouts, finance, franchise, new technologies, analytics, and KPIs. You'll master every key area that drives modern retail and success. In this module, part of this particular course, we will deep dive into the business framework. We will get into the planning, buying, marketing, and the sales process in details. By the end of this module, you will have a clear understanding of how the process comes together to run a successful retail business. Let's move on. Welcome to Retail Business Framework. This is an introductory slide to give you the glimpse of the overall framework which we have touched base in the fundamentals. This framework gives you a complete view of how retail business operates from corporate strategy to customer selling. At the top, we start with corporate strategy and marketing side, which is all about putting down the strategy and the marketing side. Here, company defines its global direction, customer approach, brand identity, and overall growth plan. Using insight and analytics across different categories, channels, and markets. I hope you are able to imagine. So here is what the company, the global corporate strategies are defined, where we have a different sort of marketing data to support that strategy. Moving into the operational part, the framework is divided into 4 major processes, or I would say 5 major processes, if I want to cover it exhaustively. So what are those 5? The very first is planning process. Retailers plan their assortment, space, supplier interaction, financial forecast, and the product categories. So that is the reason you see we have different boxes to support the planning capability. And if you want to build your career into buying and planning, then this is what you need to know. You need to know that how the assortments are finalized. What sort of planning has to go behind defining the assortment? What is ABC analysis? What is the top categories? How to continuously list, delist item, rationalize the assortment based on the performance. The space allocation. The retail is always has a limited space. You need to plan your assortment to rightly fit in order to get the maximum profit out of what you want to sell. Supplier interactions, generating the purchase order to the right supplier, demand forecasting, merchandising, finance planning, and the product management. All this tied together into the planning part. Then we have buying. The buying team manages sourcing, imports, inventory, return, procurement, vendor relationship, and product life cycles. The different capabilities that you should know in detail if you wanted to build career in buy is how the procurements are made, what are the different import and export rules are defined for a particular categories, different techniques of inventory management, how the returns are made, how to build a single view of inventory, how the indirect procurements happen, the product lifestyle management, which is called PLM, from designing till delivering the product. Especially it is being used for the private label management, whether it is in fashion or in FMCG. Then continuous maintenance of the relationship with the vendor to harpen your profitability and the stock management, which is tightly linked to the inventory management. So once you plan and buy the inventory or the products, the next cycle is the movement. So movement is all about warehousing, logistics, inventory management, and traceability. Now, these movements are managed to ensure products flow efficiently from supplier to the store to the customer. Now, once the products has reached out to the customer, finally, the next is marketing. So marketing focuses on customer experiences, brand management, promotion, customer retention, loyalty, and bringing the customer back to the store again and again. So this is where we have the digital marketing, the below the line, above the line marketing techniques, and many other creative campaigns continuously run to attract and communicate the story of your brand to the consumers. Coming down to the selling is process that cover all the point of sales from physical stores to the e-commerce platform. Beneath it all, we have enterprise management, supporting the whole retail engine end to end. It is handling my finance, real estate, human capital, sustainability, IT, corporate procurement, and the legal. Now, this entire ecosystem works together to deliver seamless experience for customers while ensuring operational efficiency and profitability are utmost. Understanding this structure will help you appreciate how each function plays a critical role in the overall success of a retail organization. Now, let's deep dive deeper into each area.